At PDAC 2017, I'm with Garrett Goggin, the Associate Editor for Gold Stock Analyst. All right, so Garrett, how long has the newsletter been around? What's your philosophy?
Yeah, I've been with Gold Stock Analyst for about 6 years now. I joined John Duty, who's been writing the publication since 1995. It's a very well-respected publication. It's got, long-term audited track record of performance. We write 3 publications. We write our GSA Pro, our GSA Top 10, and our GSA Silver. So we basically cover the whole, industry.
Okay, so why do subscribers, let's say, choose your newsletter versus the other ones out there?
One of the reasons why is because of our independence and objectivity. The only money we make is from our subscribers. A lot of our competitors will take money from companies. They'll take shares or warrants. We don't do any of that. The only money is from subscribers. So therefore, our competitors, they write basically infomercials. All we're cared about is the doing good fundamental analysis, try to find truly fundamentally undervalued miners. Being independent and objective, we can be negative on companies that have not performed very well. Whereas, these guys that are bought and paid for, they're always just pushing positive stories. So.
Okay, so let me pick your brain. What are your top companies and what are your bottom companies?
One of the projects that's standing out right now is the Ana project that's owned by Timmins in Mexico. It's worth $350 million. Timmins is only trading for about $100 million market cap right now. So, that is the sort of value that we, like.
Okay. Very good. So let's get your comments on Trump. So under Trump, what's your look or outlook for gold?
Yeah, it was a big surprise, right, that he won. A surprise to a lot of the media and stuff like that. Trump creates a little bit of uncertainty, which is always good for gold. A lot of Trump's appointments, such as Scott Pruitt, the head of the EPA. In his prior life, Scott was a lawyer, and he was suing the EPA, working for these fracking and oil drilling firms. So, he's in the Trump administration, they're businessmen. They're going to unlock value from these, economic deposits around the United States. So, overall, the uncertainty is going to be good for gold, and then his administration is going to ease the permitting process for a lot of these projects.
Right. So yeah, Trump has been known to say he's going to drain the swamp,
yeah.
But obviously his team is, billionaires. What is your thought on that, and seeing where would that go?
As far as an environmentalist goes, it's probably not great, but as far as a mining investor goes,
right.
It's probably positive because, they're businessmen, they're interested in the bottom line, and if they have a project that's economic, that needs a little help through permitting, they're going to let it go through. There's one company that we follow right now in Arizona Mining. It's a big zinc-silver-lead deposit. They have a lot of patented, unpatented lands. They've got a lot of government lands around them. We like the value of it. We like the high-grade resource. We think companies like Arizona Mining, with the project that they need help with permitting on, it's going to be easier doing it under Trump than previous administrations.
Very good. Now, lastly, at PDAC, what are you looking for, and what are you excited about for the next few days?
Yeah, it's nice coming up here. The industry is relatively small, so you get to see a lot of old friends. You get to see a lot of the people that are connected within the industry. A lot of these guys, have worked for a lot of different mining companies in the past, whether they be explorers or producers. They all know each other, right? Mm-hmm. Getting to speak to, the inside and the who's who of the mining industry, right. You get to figure out what stories are really happening and what stories will, never move forward. So you get the real inside scoop coming up here, speaking to people.
Really good. Well, Garrett, thank you for your time today.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Rachel.